Peace or Barikama I here. Oh, Barika by mistakes. And I'm coming in to do a spontaneous read for the Divine Partnerships, TwinFlames, TwinSouls, SoulMates, LifePartners. Okay, love is love. We are love. I love love unconditionally. And we are striving to bring that paradigm strong and stealth in this golden age. True unconditional love, you know. But here we go. So we're going to do our pick a card. So I have 7 cards and I'm going to ask you to pick a card, and it's going to be a healing message for you. Okay, a place in where you can heal thyself. Okay, give thanks, divine feminine and divine masculine. Okay, work your magic. Okay, remember that you have the power. You have the power to transmute all things, and in all things in your highest good. The new beginnings is to be trusted. Okay, codependency to be worked on, the hope to be held on to. Keep the inspiration alive. Keep understanding thyself. Keep being merciful. Keep cooperating, and keep the synchronicity going. Oh my gosh, my battery is about to. Anyways, I'm gonna continue on, and I got the cards here ready. We have 1 to 7. 1 to 7 cards you can pick from, right? And I'm gonna give you some time to think about the number that you want to pick. Good thanks to my darling daughter. Helped me color this in yesterday. Yes. So question, card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Pick 1 or 2 or 3, however many resonates with thee. And maybe let's see which order they come out with. Maybe that's the order in which you can work on these energy points, healing points. Okay, this is because they are the chakra points. And I think for me personally, I feel that the chakra points should all be worked in tandem. But sometimes there's one that needs a little bit more attention. Yeah, definitely try work them all in tandem, see what needs most help right now. So again, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Choose one to start with anyways. And I'll be revealing what the cards say, and that it will be your specific message for you to work on for your partnership. Okay, that will be beneficial to you. So let's start with number 1. But before we go, I'm actually going to read from the book, give you some added guidance. So let me find the page stuff. If you pick number 1, we have the solar plexus. Okay, that's very interesting. That's number 1. That's 3. That's because that's one of the cards that we had underneath the deck as well. Fertility, which I actually had on the stand earlier when I first picked up the spread. And this reminds me of you owning your power, of course, and again reminding yourself that you are an abundant being. Okay, and never to negate that the only reason you may not feel abundant but it's because you're feeling lack. Okay, so work your solar plexus, work your power, work your personal power. Know that you have all the vitality to get anything and everything done. Okay, remind you of the Chariot as well. Remember that you have the power. Just be determined. Okay, do your due diligence and keep pushing. Keep pushing. Go within. Reacquire your inner standing. Okay, if you pick, maybe I should read you a little something. Okay, let me read you a little something. Solar plexus. Key facts. The color is yellow. The sound is ram. Element is fire. The gland is pancreas, adrenal. Keywords is I can. Okay, the solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area, just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. The energy center where your emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic perception area. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance, and movement, or breath work with color. In addition, be aware of the people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonize this area. And self-help books or initiations is a great thing as well. Remember your power. Remember your confidence. Okay, don't allow people to deplete you. Okay, don't stay around anywhere too long where you are being depleted. Okay, because yes, your solar plexus is around your gut area, and you know those gut feelings are real. Okay, so check it. And yellow is that vibrating color of communication, inner wisdom. Eliminate the fear and the doubt. Okay, and the worry, and bring out the joy and the vitality, the joie de vivre. Okay, you can do it. Okay, so if you pick number 2, we have the heart chakra, which is green of abundance, because your heart is an abundant tool, abundant energy that brings in abundance, that emits abundance, that is abundance. Okay, your heart chakra speaks to unconditional love in thyself, especially when it's green. The higher heart, which is the pink, is unconditional love. But this being a number 4 is about you being sure that your heart center is your foundation, is the foundation that you move from. Okay, it's important for you to be able to cultivate your heart in a knowing, in a standing, and move with that. Okay, let's read the heart chakra. Key facts: color is green, sound is yam, element is air, gland is thymus. The keywords I love. And it reads, parallel to the heart, this chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It is believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Balancing this area may take a while, but should allow the time that you need so the healing energy can get through and flow freely. By loving yourself and others, as well as learning forgiveness, you'll become more tuned with spirit. Yes, I remember that the heart is the first mind. Okay, the heart is the first mind, is the most intelligent mind. And yes, I forget that green is also very healing. Green is representative of Archangel Raphael, the healers of all healers. Okay, restore and back your health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And then, of course, knowing that you're an abundant being and you can draw all things to you. Okay. And if you pick number 3, we have the throat chakra. Yes, the throat chakra, blue, communication, clearly speaking, honest, and being at peace, being tranquil, and following your truth. Okay, speaking your truth ultimately. And being number 5 is about changes. It's about not going with status quo, being adventurous. Kids can seem a bit erratic, so clear up communication. Be sure that your communication is effective. Check some new communicative skills. Like a while back, I was trying to do something with my children's father, where we would have just do a program where we can learn to better communicate with each other, and we got to know that there were so many different ways of communicating. I mean, we really did know that there was intangible communications, all these other ways, but when you sat down and break it out, it's like, oh wow, yeah, and then you can really take inventory, see like what actually does work for me personally. The throat chakra, let's have a look what it's saying. Key facts is the color is light blue. The sound is ham. The element is sound. The gland is thyroid. And the key words I speak. And this chakra is, of course, located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clear audience, inner hearing are associated with it. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a good tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. It's beautiful, because yes, that is very true. Creatives usually do have very active throat chakras, and yeah, we tend to get blocked there very easily as well. Very, very, very easily. Okay, because we're not owning our power, and we're suppressing ourselves, and we're too open in the heart, where we allow ourselves to not speak up because of trying to appease everybody and not owning our own power. And that's a problem, because your creativity is your expression, how you express yourself, and that is unique to you, and only you can fulfill that. And only you can fulfill it, meaning only you can grow that part of the soul. And we are here about the soul's growth, right? So speak up, definitely. Clear out communication. Be open and truthful with yourself and there and then with others. Make the changes you need to change in the way that you do communicate, so things can run more smoothly, more concretely understood, All right, so if you pick number 4, which is this one here, we have the sacral chakra. Okay, this is all about learning. Okay, also emotional. It's also about sex, your drive, your creativity too. And it being a 2, it's about your balance, your passions, that orange. And it's definitely a subdued orange. It's not, passion is not like the fiery passion like the red, but the orange has some passion in it. It definitely has creativity, has forthrightedness in it. And that being a 2 is about the balance, it's about the partnerships, it's about the yin and yang, And yeah, chakra speaks to me about learning and creativity and growth. Okay. Sexuality, of course. Let's read what the book is saying. The sacral chakra number 2. And the key facts, the color is orange. The sound is vam. Element is water. Glands is testicles and ovaries. The key word, I want. And it reads, known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a color meditation and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter. Yes, like check yourself, innit? Don't ever feel like your feelings aren't needed to be checked for, aren't accountable, aren't fathomable. Even if they're not to somebody else, it doesn't matter. You may be sure that you are checking yourself, nurturing yourself, appreciating yourself, balancing yourself, doing all the things that you want another to do to you. Do to yourself first. Okay. There was something else I read on this chakra. Throat chakra. 1 second, please. Okay, if you pick number 5, why did I say like that? Number 5, we have the base chakra. Okay, the base chakra is the root. Okay, it is your foundation, your structure, your culture, your understanding, your first developed understanding. It's that fight or flight. You know, it's that Mars move with my desires. Okay. And it's very much the animal instinct in us. So with this base chakra, we'll have to always remember to be sure that we're not moving from our lower vibrations, but striving for higher heights. This is that number one. This is the start. When you're down in this mundane world, this is where you may start. But personally, I feel you start from the top and go down, and then round and round and round. You don't start from the bottom way up. You start from the top, go down, and come back round. Okay. Number one is that red is that passion. The color red, or the base chakra is red, sometimes black or brown. But the black or brown usually are by the feet. Let's see. We have the base chakra, number 5. If you pick number 5 and the color is red, the sound is lamb, the element is earth, the gland is adrenal, and the keywords is I have. And it reads, known as the base or the root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. To balance the chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. Yes, definitely. Yes, that movement is always great for the chakra. Like dancing and expression, creativity will always help you balance out your chakra points. And just being open to your divinity and going into nature will definitely always give you a more balanced energy points. Okay. Then for number 6, okay, we have the 6th chakra, which is the first eye chakra, which is where you get your intuitive guidance. You know, is where you get all those visualizations that you're like, whoa, where did this come from? So that can come really fast, really like overwhelming at times. But yeah, this is all subconscious understanding. And it being number 6 is love. 6 is material foundation, material acquisition, is pleasures, leisures, foundation is Venus energy. It reminds me of using your intuitive third eye magic in this grounded reality, or grounded in this reality. Okay. Let's see what's it. What is it? It says the key facts are the color is indigo, the sound is the element is light, the gland is pituitary, the keyword is I see. And this is the most often talked about of all the chakras. And clairvoyancy, inner seeing, intuition, and high levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and the crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it's important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. Yeah, it's funny how this is mentioned as not to allow it to be, just working on one, because a lot of people do want to, get their psychic abilities going, which the 6th chakra definitely works on. But that's not all, of course we have to balance them, but all we have to check our base, we have to check our sacral, we have to check our solar, our heart, and our throat. And then of course the last but not least, I'm sure you know if you picked number 7 by now, is the crown chakra, which is looking at the number 7 energy again, completion of the Godhead, spirituality, inner wisdom, inner being, inner knowing. Crown chakra represents your antennas, your divine antenna to divine. And this read what it says. So the crown chakra, the color is violet and the sound is none, or you can use om. Okay, element is thought, the gland is pineal, and the keywords I know. So the crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the thousand-petaled lotus, or the receiver of the light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for your total well-being. To balance this chakra, I find that meditation, breath work, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, the color therapy works best. When properly aligned, your crown chakra will expand to a point where it's possible to access and tap into the deepest sources of wisdom. Okay, this is why it's so important to not allow people to just put their hands on your children's head or your head. And this is why so many people do wrap their heads as well. Because, like I was saying, your crown chakra is your gateway, is your antennas to the divine. Okay, so I really, really do hope that this is healing and helpful to you all. And I hope it comes out right, because after it dropped or I got turned off, I've got this minus 47 hours, 19 minutes, and I know I haven't been on it that long. So, oh, okay. But yes, I hope that these cards help, especially these last messages here for us. I'm going to work them all, okay, as we all should be really doing. But definitely, there's got to be one where you start or where is most prevalent. And if you had if you'd have picked a card, then that would be the one for you to give a little extra attention to, but not to negate any of the others, okay? And never to forget that we don't have just those 7 points. We also have our mental body that we need to be checking, that we should have been checking, divine masculine especially, and the divine feminine, because we need to know how to work our mental better. And the emotional body, divine masculine, you need to know how to work your emotional body better. And of course, the divine feminine, you already know how to work your emotional body, and you should have learned not to overwork it, right? And generally, and then we have to work our etheric bodies, you know. So don't forget to trust yourself in this new beginnings, in this old new beginnings that you're going back into divine feminine, and keep the mercy, okay, for your divine partner. They are inspired by you. So give thanks for you and keep transmuting and tolerating that shit. Or keep tolerating the fact that you have to go through these things, but it's for you to transmute that. Don't just be in it for the sake of it, or don't feel like you're going to have to go through it because you did something bad. No, it's for your growth, it's for your betterment. But it may be feeling like a bit of a slight, but get it. It'll be for the betterment. And divine masculine, yes, the divine feminine appreciates you and sees you wanting to grow, wanting to change, and is understanding that and can appreciate that, and is loving that truly, but is still awaiting, and we know that she knows that, and you know that we have to do the work. It's not a waiting game, but still we're looking forward. Okay, so yeah, know that you are the star. Keep hopeful. Check those synchronicities, let them be your guidance, let them be your affirmations, your confirmations of this union. Okay, and give thanks for you not even checking all them bullshit choices that you have there, just that inspires the divine feminine to know that you are not being bamboozled anymore by these glittery things. Okay, because you know better, you know what's most important. Again, spirit first, matter after, and we're balancing both. Yes, check your codependencies. Okay, deal with it. Don't hold back. Don't shy away. Don't elude. Just do. Yeah. Looking forward to your return. Much love. Peace all.